What's up, MS? Katie here with
Alberto, and we're going to be doing your food. Let's move on to the ingredients.
First, you will need bananas,
yogurt,
whipped cream,
and green sprinkles.
First, you're going to take the banana and cut it up into little pieces and put it into the blender.
Let's take the yogurt and add it into the blender.
Pour it into a cup.
You take Then you can add whipped cream into the cup.
For the next food, you will need rainbow sour strips,
cookies,
whipped cream,
Reese's,
and sprinkles. First, you're going to take the whipped cream and make 2 cloud-like shapes on each side of the cookie.
Then take a rainbow strip and put it on the cloud so it looks like a rainbow.
Next, you take the Reese's, unwrap it, and put it in between the 2 clouds so it can hold up the rainbow. Next, you take the sprinkles and add a little to the clouds for some cute little decorations.
Yeah, cute.
Or you can put it around the cookie to make it look like grass.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan, and today I'm bringing you the World of Work. Now, this is a piece that I haven't done in quite a while, but it is definitely one of my favorite pieces to do. Today, we're going to be interviewing 2 teachers about how they've incorporated World of Work into their curriculum. Now, our first teacher that we're going to be interviewing is Miss Gilmore.
So in my class, we actually traveled next door to Miss Cummings' room and checked out an amazing World of Work lab where the students were all acting as hydrologists for the day, trying to figure out what had killed all the fish in the lake. So we got this activity from the district creating the curriculum for World of Work. They had already created for a hydrologist, but this one just happened to fit in so perfectly with what 6th grade was learning because we were already learning about the water. So to add in a job where you basically study the water was a perfect fit.
Well, if I had that project in 6th grade, learning about the water cycle would have been way more fun. Now on to the second teacher we're going to be interviewing, which is Miss Machado.
Hi, I'm Miss Machado. I'm the Spanish teacher here at Montgomery Middle School. And today I'm going to be talking to you about a project my students were just engaged in tied to World of Work. So in my Spanish class recently, they were put into teams and the kids were supposed to pretend they were fashion designers. So a lot of kids don't know about what a fashion designer does, or we have a vague idea. So in my class, before we engage in this project, we actually talked about what is a fashion designer. We watched actually a movie that talked about what the fashion designer had to go through. How did he grow up? Like, what was his environment like that actually planted a seed in his brain to even consider this. The schools he had to go to, and the struggles actually. It wasn't just because he had to fail a lot of times before he became famous or even had a career in fashion design. So the kids in teams, they had to pretend they were a fashion designer, and they couldn't just take any clothes from the internet. They had to, if they wanted a logo, they had to actually create their own logo. The clothes had to be original, and one of the things that I said, it's okay for you to be your own model, but you had to modify your clothes. So even if they wanted to wear a jacket, they had to either put hearts or some kind of design in it in order for them to make it original, because that's what a fashion designer does. So over here you can see a variety of projects from the creativity of the kids. They had to create their own stick figures. A lot of them actually did. And like you can see here, so they had to somehow create the people, right? And you can see they just use felt, but then in Spanish, to tie it to Spanish, they had to describe what they were wearing. So they would say, ella tiene un vestido rojo, ella tiene zapatos rojos, ella tiene pendientes amarillos. So they were tying their knowledge of Spanish with fashion design. Okay, so again, you can see a variety of projects. This is Nicki Minaj, but it's actually a Barbie. Okay, and the Barbie is very, dressed up on this one. You can see how they created like very original clothes on everything. She has even gafas. And obviously for the Barbie, they just put Nicki Minaj's face on top of it. So a lot of the kids got really, really creative just with their designs and also just what they used to make the stick figures, okay? So none of the projects are the same because it's individuality that they're showing, creativity, and yeah, so basically that's how we tied it to World of War.
Seriously, where were these projects when I was in their classes? Anyways, I hope you students who did get to participate in those projects had tons of fun. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Have a great day. Bye!
Hey MMS, Cadence back again with SEL. During your homeroom period, you should have been learning about hallway expectations. Today, I'll be reviewing some hallway tips with you. Let's start with the most basic hallway rule. When you're walking through the halls, make sure you're walking respectfully and keeping your voice down. You only have 5 minutes to get from one class to another, so make sure you head straight to class. You can talk to your friends before school, after school, and during lunch. Now, I know the end of the trimester is coming up, and you're probably getting special treats from your class, but make sure you're not eating in the hallways. This rule was implemented so that hallway traffic will flow easier. That's all from me, MMS. Bye! Hey MMS, it's Cadence here with
Abby, and we're here with this month's game show.
This month's game show teachers are Miss Trinelli and Mr. Pastore.
They will be competing in an Irish Spartan race.
Let's get started.
Hey, that's
Crawl! Eat!
Wait, what's that?
You know, you could have like unwrapped it. Oh. Eat!
Just put it in your mouth, you know it, and spit the wrapper out.
Come on, guys.
Put it on your mouth. Hurry, you guys, hurry! Put it in your mouth. Hurry up! Can I help?
Congratulations to Mr. Pastore's team.
Don't give up, Mr. Trinelli. Better luck next time.
Well, that's all for us, MMS.
Bye!
What's going on, guys? It's Joseph here with your weather and eye on you. Let's start off with your eye on you. Rainbows mostly come out during the springtime, as well as three-leaf clovers. A rainbow is a meteorological phenomenon that is caused by reflection and dispersion of light, resulting in a spectrum of light appearing in the sky. Rainbows caused by sunlight always appear in the section of the sky directly of the opposite direction of the sun. Now on to the weather today is going to be 66 and the lowest will be 49 degrees. The weather tomorrow is going to be 64 and the lowest will be 54 degrees. The weather on Sunday is going to be 64 and the lowest will be 51 degrees. Over the week it is going to be pretty cloudy and sunny. That's all from me, Miss. Bye!
What's up, MMS? It's Diego here with
Abby, and we're here with your secret star.
this month's secret star is Miss Reynolds.
Well, let's get to it. Go.
Okay, so what I love about Miss Reynolds is she's so nice, pretty, caring, and funny. And yeah.
Okay, Miss Reynolds, very nice, funny, sweet. She's really caring, and you can talk to her about anything. And I love you. Bye.
What I like about Miss Reynolds is that she's caring and she cares about each one of her students, and she makes us feel like we can tell her anything.
I think Miss Reynolds deserves a secret star because she's always very kind to her students, making a lot of time for them to finish their creative art projects, and she's just a great person to be around. Thank you, Miss Reynolds.
Something that I like about Miss Reynolds is that she's so nice and caring, and she loves all her students and cares so much. She tries her best to make them learn and understand the lesson.
I like Miss Reynolds because she's always happy and open-minded, and if you're feeling down, she always brings your day up or makes you feel.
I like Miss Reynolds. She's really kind and the best teacher I've ever had since 6th grade. She's not mean or anything, but she makes my day up, and yeah.
Hi, Mrs. Reynolds. I definitely think you deserve to be the superstar. You're so much fun. You're so energetic and creative, and we love having you here as part of the Montgomery family. Congratulations.
Miss Reynolds is an amazing teacher, and I know I loved having her in my 6th grade and 7th grade year. We always had super fun activities to do, and it was always the highlight of my day. So thank you so much, Miss Reynolds, for always having the best class.
Well, congratulations to Miss Reynolds.
I love Miss Reynolds because she's super nice and she's helpful towards all her students.
Well, that's all for us, MMS.
Bye.
What's up, MS? Katie here with some random health facts for you. Did you know that if it's a hot day and drink a hot beverage, it cools down your body? More than half of your bones are in your hands and feet. Laughing can increase your blood flow by 20%. Exercise gives you more energy even if you're tired. Learning a new language can actually boost your brain. Sitting and sleeping are great in moderation, but too much can increase your chances of an early death. Have you ever heard of any of these before? I haven't. Make sure you are well rested and drink plenty of water. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Bye!
What's up, MMS? I'm here today with your school news. First, let's talk about some yearbook deadlines. Today was the last day to purchase a parent shadow or an 8th grade memory page. However, there's still time for a couple more things. 8th graders can still turn in a baby photo to Miss Trinelli either through email or to her room in 103. These will be due March 29th. Another yearbook deadline is for the yearbook purchase. The last date to purchase a yearbook in school is April 12th or online April 19th. These prices will be $20 and up. In other school news, chocolate fundraisers are coming up. Students will be attending a fundraiser kickoff on March 12th where they will learn more information about this event. And chocolate will be starting to be passed out on March 13th. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
What's up, MMS? It's Diego coming at you first time with your national news. If you guys haven't heard, there is a disease commonly known as chronic wasting disease, or CWD, which has spread over 20 states. Some states include Colorado, Michigan, New Mexico, New York, and the list goes on. This disease eats away at the animal's brain in a zombie-like appearance before it dies, which causes many side effects such as drastic weight loss, lack of fear, drooling, lack of coordination, and many other things too. Scientists warn that this disease could spread onto humans, but that there is not strong enough evidence for this, but it would only happen through eating the meat of infected deer and elk. But as of today, there is not strong enough evidence for the occurrence of this happening. Well, that's all for me, MMS. Bye.
Hey, it's Alberto coming at you with Weekender. On March 2, there's going to be a science fair at Petco Park. The entrance is free, and you get to participate in the science experiments. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Another thing that you can do on March 2 is go to the block party at Old Town, which is 15 minutes away. There's going to be food, entertainment, and even a kids' zone. That's all for me, MMS. Bye!
What's up, MMS? It's Diego back at again with your sports. For this week, we had 2 games. One on Tuesday the 26th against Emerald Middle School, and on Wednesday the 27th against Los Coches Creek. As for next week, we will have 2 games on Tuesday the 5th at Lakeside and on Wednesday the 6th at John McQueen. So good luck to the MMS basketball team on their 2 games for next week to come. Well, that's all for me, MMS. Bye.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan, and today I'm going to be bringing your IB word of the month. Now, the IB word of the month of February is thinker, but what exactly does thinker mean? To me personally, I believe that thinker means that you must think about what you're going to do before you do it. You are 100% certain that what you're about to do will benefit both you and other people. A couple ways that you can be a thinker here at MMS is think about what you're going to say before you say it, whether it be to another peer or to a teacher. Also, think about what you're about to do before you actually do it. For example, before you throw that piece of trash on the ground, think about how much work it's going to cost Mr. Jeff or any of our other custodians. And maybe you'll take a different course of action. Well, that's all for me, MMS. I hope you guys have a great day.
What's going on, guys? This is Joseph here with
Alberto, and we're doing your spring DIY.
First, you need 2 jars.
And you're gonna need flowers. Let's move on to the first step. First, what you're gonna need to do is screw this off. So this piece comes out, and then screw this back on. This is what it should look like. Oh my god, there's 2 rubber. Some people think that flowers are very expensive, but at Albertsons you could get a whole bunch for $6. So you're gonna need to take the flowers out and divide them so they're even amounts in each jar.
After you cut them out, put the flowers in the jar.
This is our finished product.
What's up, Miss? It's Abby here with
Jordan
and Cadence.
And today we're bringing you more DIYs.
DIY we're going to be making is an artificial garden.
The first thing you're going to need is rocks.
And then you're going to need a mason jar, some puff balls,
pipe cleaners, glitter glue, and optional ribbon. You also may need a glue gun.
Let's get started. First, fill your mason jar with the rock.
So now that we have that done, we're gonna take a couple of our pipe cleaners. You can choose any color you want. We're gonna take puffball and we're gonna stick it in the middle and tie these around it like petals.
Your finished product should look something like this.
And for the final step, this is optional, but you can take glitter glue and write that, or you can write your name or the name of whoever you're gonna give this to. And this is our finished product. Well, that's all for us, MMS. I hope you guys enjoyed this final DIY.
Bye!
What's up, MMS? Katie here with your local news. Have you ever watched car racing movies or heard a story about 2 people racing down the road? Well, street racing is actually a very common activity in real life. This action was probably because they were trying to do a stunt from in a movie. This makes me think about how people would do all these crazy stunts and get hurt because of it. Most people then post these things onto YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, just for the likes and views. For example, in the movie called Bird Box, where people cannot see to save their life, people in real life then started trying to walk around blindfolded and were getting hurt. I'm pretty sure we all know that fights happen around the school, but the worst part about it is that people don't go over there to stop the fight or tell a teacher. Instead, they all run, causing a stampede which could hurt others just to watch the fight and make the situation more difficult for people to get in and stop it. Some kids are even recording the fight, which could end up in the office. It's actually against the rules to be recording fights, and it's just shameful. So next time you're taping or posting something, ask yourself, is it something that needed to be out there? Well, that's all from me, MS. Have a great weekend. Bye!
Who decided to name things what they are? Like, who invented words? Do words matter? If you say a word enough times, it starts to not make sense, so it makes you wonder. Do words have any meaning? Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready, but I still have to record.
Yeah. Okay, in 5, 4.
Recording fights and just seems...
2, 1, go.
What's up, MMS? It's Dio here with
Abby, and we're here with your secret star.
this
Happier,
month.
Abby, happier.
Okay. Okay. Is that happy enough for you?
I'm gonna need my sprinkles.
You're gonna need is rocks.
Jesus!
Lunge, you lunge! I don't know your name, but go.
You also may need a glue gun.
Oh. Just unplug it. I'll say your finished product should look something like this.
How did you do that?
Your finished product should look something like this. What do you mean, how did